Muy buenas, gente, bienvenidos de nuevo a 3 Minutes to Midnight, capítulo número 24. Nos vamos por donde lo habíamos dejado. Estábamos aquí en esta zona ya militar que habíamos descubierto gracias también a nuestro coleguilla el sheriff Amos. Y teníamos un soldado aquí que nos tocaba un poquitín los webs. Se los vamos a tocar nosotros a él. Más que nada porque no nos deja hacer otra cosa más que tocar esta barandilla. Entonces me imagino que tocándole los huevecillos. Venga, sal. Sal si tienes huevos.
I am Mayor Eliza Barrett.
Eso.
Congratulations on your success, ma'am. But you could be the Queen of England for all I care.
I can make your life a living hell much more easily than the Queen of England can. Now, I suggest you let me speak to whoever is in charge of this operation.
That's not gonna happen. The General...
Are you aware of my 85-point plan for community-based economic restructuring?
What?
Oh, you are not? Allow me to elaborate then. I intend to amend the zoning regulations by Resolutions 1104-1943 RT, as related to approved uses in Commercial Zone C4 to C252.5. This means we need to cross-reference Statute A11B.5, which governs the use of non-indigenous building materials.
Mató la neurona del soldado con tanto artículo. Cientos de estipulaciones legales más tarde.
And if you like number 34,
se hizo de
just
noche.
wait until you hear about number 35. It is very complicated, but...
Oh! Just stop, please! You're gonna drive me insane!
Are you sure? 35 is quite interesting. It details financial legislation affecting rodents, raccoons, and other...
Ma'am, the General is not here, and I don't know when he'll be back.
Why did you not tell me that 6 hours ago?
Believe me, I tried. You wouldn't stop talking.
You have made a powerful enemy today, Private. I will go back to my office, grab my book, and by the time I am done, not even your grandmother will...
Eliza! Please excuse her. It's a very stressful time. She's concerned about losing a voter this close to the election. Come on, let's go. There's nothing more we can do here.
Te la tengo guardada, soldado. Volveré. No lo dudes que volveré.
Look, I hate to suggest this, but remember my brother-in-law, the one in the FBI? He's a pain in the neck, but maybe he can dig around and find some info for us.
Venga, pues haz algo. Amos. Tras una infructuosa visita al aeródromo, Amos y Eliza regresan con las manos vacías.
I know it's scary, but there's not much you can do for Lincoln until he comes out of the coma. Why don't you go back to work? I'm sure the campaign needs your attention.
You know, Amos, you might be right. Work is just what I need to keep my mind off this predicament.
Great, but please don't go just yet. I need moral support for this phone call.
Que va a llamar al cuñado ese que tiene del FBI.
You've reached the best agent the FBI has to offer. What can I do for you tonight?
Hey, Jack, it's Amos.
Sorry, doesn't ring a bell.
Come on, Jack, you know I wouldn't call if it wasn't important.
Listen, Amos, it's late, and I don't want you to think I don't care about you or your problems. But I don't. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna...
Will you listen to me for once in your life, goddammit? Something really serious is going down here. You have to help us.
Get it through your thick skull. Unless it's for a federal crime, it's not my problem. Is this about the federal crime?
No, but the military...
Always a pleasure, Amos. Take care of yourself. Adios.
Hala, venga.
Are you all right, Amos?
Damn showboating prick. Ugh. Yes, I'm fine. I don't know what else I expected, but he's not going to help unless it's a federal crime.
A federal crime, you say?
Eliza, what are you scheming about?
Oh, never you mind. Just keeping myself occupied, as you said.
Algo
I
está
will see you
tramando.
later, Amos. With all that has happened today, I nearly forgot to go to the church and check up on Father Jenkins.
Pues nada, tú lo has dicho, vamos a ver al padre Jenkins. Señor padre Jenkins, vengo a confesarme.
Can I help you, ma'am?
Ya ha
Who are
cambiado el
you?
cura.
And where is Father Jenkins?
The name's Jack Riley. And Father Jenkins is off on a well-earned vacation.
What? Why was I not informed?
You know how long it takes news to get here from Rome.
Eso es verdad.
Jenkins has not taken a single day
Lo
off
dijo él.
since he took his vows. Why would he suddenly do so now?
The boss made him take time off. Between you and me, you do not say no to the big guy in our line of work.
Enough. You are barely credible as a man, let alone a priest. But you know what? I will have Amos sort this out. It is not worth my time.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that.
Ojo con el cura.
Now, that is a much faster way of confirming my suspicions. Where is Father Jenkins, you fraudulent fiend?
Look, the father's getting ready for a one-way trip to paradise. He might even live long enough to unpack his suitcase, provided you cooperate.
This is outrageous. Fine.
Se
What
pone
do you want from
interesante
me?
la cosa.
Buckle up, sweet cheeks, because we're gonna rob the First National Bank.
Hala, venga.
What? Are you out of your mind?
Perhaps. Now listen. I have it on good authority that the bank's got a literal fortune hidden in the vault. Over $500,000 in cash. Oh, and the recipe for something called special sauce. Name on that account is Michael Walker.
Why did you not tell me that first? You did not need the subterfuge. I would have signed up in a heartbeat.
Who cares? The point is, $500,000 is just sitting there, waiting to be snatched up. Just focus on doing a clean job. You'll get your cut, don't worry.
Fine, but what about Jenkins?
After I reach my safe house, I'll send you a telegram with his location. You can go get him yourself.
Is there anything we need to get before the operation?
Well, we're gonna need disguises, of course. I also need you to speak with a buddy of mine, name of Harrelson. He's an expert safecracker. Then we gotta find someone who can disable the alarm for us and...
Slow down. It sounds like you are placing a lot of trust in me. And by trust, I mean making me do all your dirty work.
What part of being blackmailed do you not understand, lady? You don't get to choose the terms. You just get to carry them out.
Then I should begin immediately. The sooner I start, the sooner this will be over.
Not so fast. There's one more thing. You gotta make sure the park is empty. No potential witnesses.
And just how do you expect me to accomplish all that?
If you are really as smart as you seem to think you are, you'll find a way.
Since money is clearly what you are after, perhaps you would be willing to consider a different arrangement.
Maybe. What are you offering?
I offer to pay you directly for his rescue, in full, over a series of budget-friendly monthly installments. Let us say at the rate of $10 a month?
Under those conditions, I can't guarantee you'll get them back in one piece. It's money now, or Father Jenkins never.
Damn. You would be surprised how often that works.
Vale. Así que tenemos que hablar con un tal señor Harrison y buscar unos disfraces.
That will be all, Mr. Riley. I must go.
Wait,
y dejar el parque
before you
limpio.
leave, I have to give you the password.
Password? What password?
You know, a secret code so Harrelson knows who's
Vale,
sending
vale.
you.
Oh,
Password.
that kind of password.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, what is it?
One that you'll easily remember. I'd like to rent a room with cheese, please. Now, get moving. You've got a job to do. And remember, not one word to the fuzz.
I will hold up my end of the bargain, never doubt that. And, Mr. Riley, if anything happens to Father Jenkins, you had better pray to whatever God you believe in, because nothing in this world or the next will spare you from the wrath of Eliza Barrett.
Vale, vale, vale.
I cannot believe I have to save Jenkins' hide again.
Otra vez.
Focus, Eliza. Picking up 3 costumes and getting Mr. Riley's friend to help us should not be a problem. Then we have to remove any potential witnesses from the park. That part might prove tricky. And I have no clue how to disable the alarm at the bank.
Muchas
Well,
cositas,
it's
se
going to be a
vienen.
long night. Better get to it.
Muchas cositas que se vienen. Vale, vale, vale. ¿Por dónde empezamos? En el ayuntamiento no creo que haya nada. Tira para ahí, ¿no? Bueno, claramente vemos que los disfraces van a
As
salir de
mayor,
aquí.
you might assume I have certain abilities. But sticking my hand through solid matter is not one of them.
Tírale esto.
If you wish to smash that glass, we will need something a bit heftier than this.
Vale.
I am not sure why we have a costume shop in town, but I am grateful for it now.
Vale, necesitamos algo. Hombre. El motero señor Harrelson.
You must be Mr. Harrelson. We have business to discuss.
2 questions, lady. 1, how the hell do you know my name? 2, what could you and I possibly have to talk about?
I suppose I have the same answer for both questions. We have a mutual friend. One Jack Riley, to be precise.
Uh-huh. So what's the password then?
¿Cómo era? Hace tiempo que no llueve, pero el desierto no olvida. Johnny Gargano es la crema de la crema. Marlene Dietrich robó varias ovejas porque no podía dormir. María tenía un corderito, pero le entró hambre e hizo pinchitos. Y la que es la buena, me gustaría alquilar una habitación con queso,
I'd
por
like to rent a
favor.
room with cheese, please.
We have rooms to spare, but no cheese. I can't believe Jack Riley's actually here. Hadn't heard a peep from him since I got out of the joint. What's he cooking up this time?
Ah, robar el
Let
banco.
us say he is planning to make an unauthorized withdrawal at the bank.
Huh, what for? There can't be any money in this one-horse town. Besides, I got a job already. But maybe if you did something for me first, I'd feel a little more helpful.
Venga,
What
otro
sort of help
trabajito.
did you have in mind?
Otro
I've been
trabajito.
hired to bring down a certain rhino. I need an M1 Garand rifle for the job, and I ain't got one.
Joder, una
Help me
M1
with
gana,
that,
casi
and
nada.
I'll give you and Jack a hand.
You seem to be better suited to procuring illegal munitions than myself. Why ask me?
3 reasons. 1, I don't feel like walking.
Bien.
2, your dumbass sheriff is already suspicious of me. 3, it always helps to have an extra set of fingerprints
Vale.
on a stolen gun.
Me queda
Well,
claro.
Amos has confiscated a large number of hunting rifles. I
Venga.
could check at the police station.
No, if the sheriff sees one of those is missing, he'll suspect something. No cops, is that clear?
Crystal. But where else am I supposed to find your firearm?
I guess you'll have to track down the Desert Viper and make a deal.
¿Cómo? ¿Dónde puedo encontrar esa víbora del desierto?
Where can I find this Desert Viper you mentioned?
The hell should I know? Do I look like a herpetologist?
This is no time for wordplay, Mr. Harrelson. Tell me what you know.
The Desert Viper is the toughest, meanest, scariest arms dealer on this side of the
vale.
border.
You mean to tell me I have had an illegal arms dealing operation running under my nose this entire time?
I don't know how to answer that exactly. How long have you lived here?
Almost all my life.
Then yeah.
Así que ha venido a cazar rinocerontes en mitad del desierto, ¿no? Por curiosidad, ¿cómo se conocieron Riley y usted? Esa me da igual, así que es usted miembro de una banda de moteros. ¿Qué tipo de ayuda tiene en mente? A ver.
So, you came to the middle of the American desert to hunt rhinos, did you?
Goddamn right I did. Why do you care?
Because I imagine it would be quite a difficult task, considering there are no wild rhinoceroses here. Or anywhere on the continent, for that matter.
Believe me, my information is good. The rhino is here.
Ah, Rhino igual puede ser el mafioso, ¿no? Su compañía se llama Rhino. Ajá.
So, you are a member of a biker gang. That is a lovely ride you have there, by the way.
We call it a motor club, but yeah. And thanks. Got this beauty from someone in another club.
I was not expecting biker rivalries to be so civil.
It wasn't a gift, lady. More like an involuntary surrender of assets.
Ah, that sounds more like it.
A ver.
Tell me more about your motor club.
They call us the bloodthirsty turtles of furious death.
Have you had many
Por
encounters
charlar un
with your
poco con
rivals?
él,
Hell Summer
tampoco...
Associates? Not since the incident.
By incident, you mean how you were run off the big island with your tails between your legs?
As I said, the incident, yeah.
I am surprised that you never sought revenge.
I don't think any of the old-timers want to open that beef back up. They're all scared of the Hell Summer Associates leader. Apparently it's a woman, and she goes by the Alligator.
Do you mean the litigator?
Yeah, how'd you know? Holy crap, are you... Damn, the legend herself.
¿Cómo? No necesito más
I do not
información.
need any more information about your unwholesome existence.
Aww.
Vale, lo veré
I
pronto,
shall
yo
see you
creo.
soon.
Right on.
I fail to see how
Hombre.
a plane crash is the mayor's fault.
Oh, really? Ask yourself then. Was there ever a downed plane cluttering up downtown before the Barrett administration?
You seem quite invested in damaging Mayor Barrett's public image. Please, continue.
Such a lovely evening, is it not, Miss Hart?
Well, hello there, Mayor Barrett. Long time no see.
Do you have a problem with the way I manage my town?
You bet I do. The costs Sam will need to face to turn his life around after this incident must be astronomical, and for—
Don't bother. I've got it covered. And I don't want anyone messing it up.
Claro que
But
sí, para eso
that's
está el
not
seguro.
all. You're leading an unjust crusade against a local business that has stood for generations.
You cannot be serious.
Oh, but I am. Michael Walker has a thriving small business and a great work ethic. And all you ever do is try to sabotage him.
Well, if you are so confident my treatment of Michael is unwarranted, we could always discuss it with him over a plate of his latest creation.
Table for two, then?
Oh, God, no. What about Max's Kamehameha, sponsored by Eliza Barrett? A disgusting display of favoritism. If it was up to me, I'd have that bar shut down lickety-split.
Por cierto, tengo que ir a verlo. ¿Y esa
What the
pelota?
hell? Was that a coconut?
Coco.
Yep, and there's more where that one came from.
Perhaps now would be a good time to drop this subject. Would you not agree, Miss Hart?
Uh-huh.
Vale.
What is
Sí,
the
¿qué te
purpose
pasa?
behind all these baseless accusations you keep spouting?
I demand to be properly compensated for all the pain and suffering you've caused me. I mean the pain and suffering that your plane crash caused in my town. Yeah, that.
Compensation? That is preposterous. I am not listening to this tripe for one more second.
Well, that's your choice. I'll just have to spread the word that a vote for Barrett means endorsing aerial destruction of your town.
As if anyone in their right mind would... Oh, damn it all.
Manipúlala como un títere.
Ms. Hart, I have a better idea on how to solve this quandary.
Against my better judgment, I'm listening.
While I could compensate you and your town for any damages you may have incurred from the crash, would it not be much better if you did so yourself?
In your dreams?
Ah, but that simple act would go so far in furthering yours. Just picture the headline. Mayor Hart averts major crisis. Neighboring towns forever grateful.
It would make me look good with the voters, while making you look like you don't care about your town at the same time. Deal.
Well, this was not how I pictured that going. Perhaps I should have picked a better strategy.
Bueno, yo creo que lo voy a dejar ahí. No sé si hay que decirle esto. Creo que no.
That will be all for today.
Don't think you can just shoo me away. I'll be back with even more dirt on you. Mark my words.
Whatever you need to give your life meaning.
Vale, pues aquí tenemos parte del incidente. El avión... Sam está haciendo autostop.
Do not make me look at it. I already know what happened. I am sure Lincoln will be fine. And do not dare jinx it.
Vamos a hablar con Sam, que es colega, antes que con la rusa.
I was hoping to see you one more time before my bus got here. Now I can say farewell properly.
Farewell? Sam, you cannot possibly leave us for a minor setback.
Well, I wouldn't consider a giant airplane wing a minor setback exactly.
But we can help you rebuild. Or we could even leave the wing stuck in the motel and make it a tourist attraction. You could charge them for admission, photos, souvenirs.
Not this time, Eliza. I've made up my mind.
Pobre, si quiere...
I'm going back to Arizona. It's past time I return to my roots.
Está bien,
And besides, I've always wanted to help teach the young. Keep the stories of my childhood alive. I'll leave business management to the new generation.
But why leave in such a rush? Can you not wait until after the election?
That's my Eliza. You always cheer me up. I'm truly going to miss you, friend.
If there is no changing your mind, then let us at least make our final conversation one to remember. Honestly, with you gone, I do not know how I will manage.
Oh, Eliza, you worry too much. I'll be fine.
Who will help me deal with my offspring now?
Oh, that's what you meant. Well, in that case, let me make a recommendation. The River of Lost Souls.
Sam, drowning her is a little dramatic.
I'm talking about the River of Lost Souls, Hot Springs Resort and Spa. They're offering a great package for overworked people like yourself. They even have a daycare to look after Betty. Because sometimes escape isn't a luxury, it's a necessity.
I appreciate the thought, but perhaps I should just hire a babysitter for her.
Have you asked Amos?
Amos is too busy with that chipmunk case.
Chipmunks? Nah, that's not...
¿Y esa movida?
Oh, no. Did you see that?
See what?
I don't know. It was like some kind of vision.
But what did you see?
Never mind. It was unclear.
¿Qué
Difficult
le ha
to
pasado
interpret.
al indio ahora
It's a
mismo?
good thing I'm leaving today.
I am glad nothing happened to you last night. How did you manage that exactly?
The weirdest thing happened. I woke up in the middle of the night to something tapping on my window.
What was it?
A condor, white as snow, knocking on the glass. We stared into each other's eyes for a moment, and then it told me to follow.
A talking condor, Sam? Have you perhaps spent too much time around my offspring?
You want to hear the story or not? I followed him around until we reached a level crossing, when suddenly I heard an explosion and a loud crash. I turned around just in time to see the plane wings slice my motel in half.
Qué movida.
It would seem that bird saved your life, Sam.
Indeed it did. I turned around to express my gratitude, but
Un
it had already
espíritu
left.
indio.
Yeah, he's departed all right. Snow-dusted chicken wings. Get them while they're hot.
My offspring is going to miss you very much.
And I'll miss her deeply, especially our intellectual conversations.
You mean when you put wild ideas in her head and then I have to deal with the backlash?
Exactly. By the way, expect to be having a nice conversation about spirit animals any time this week.
What animal should I be expecting her to behave like now?
I just told her it probably would be the dolphin.
Because of her curious and inventive nature?
Yes. Also because of that time I saw her swallow a mackerel whole without even blinking.
Will you miss us?
This town will always have a special place in my heart, Eliza. And if I had one regret, it's that I leave with many unanswered questions. Will Amos ever catch the chipmunks? Will Ben ever see a real communist? Who is the real legal owner of the diner?
Apologies. What was that last one?
Have you seen the vermin around that place? They're so big, it makes me wonder if Mike is really the one in charge of that place.
Despite everything,
Oh, well, this door-to-door salesman popped in yesterday. Very persuasive. He had me sign one of his insurance packages in 5 seconds flat. Called it the Whatever Happens, We've Got You Covered pack. It was for a limited time offer, ending yesterday too. And he even gave me a 50% discount because he liked my nose.
Qué turbio
Sam,
suena
you know
eso.
they always use that wording to get you to sign without thinking, right?
Not in this case. Here, take a look.
In the event of a military plane or piece of it falling on your property, L. Hardy's insurance will shoulder all the costs, as well as pay for any damages you may have incurred. Well, I'm amazed at their idiocy, but happy for you, Sam.
Thanks. I'm going to live quite the comfy life thanks to that idiocy.
Bueno,
I
Venga.
hope you know you will always
Me
be
cae bien
welcome
el
here,
indio.
Sam.
You know, Eliza, for all your obvious faults,
Faults? Me? Whatever do you mean?
where should I begin? You're greedy, arrogant, deceitful,
Well, I cannot argue with those.
bossy, overly ambitious, dishonest about your feelings,
I thought you said these were faults.
megalomaniacal, vengeful, and mean.
Well,
pares,
that
no
did
pares.
hurt. I certainly hope there is a but coming.
But you are a truly remarkable woman, Eliza.
Oh, hush you. What should we do with the motel?
Oh, I'm sure you have some ideas already.
bueno, no está mal. Son locuras, pero bueno. Venga.
We could pull down the remaining structure and clear the land. Then it would make a wonderful wildlife refuge. It will hold 2 members of each species in the world, just like that science fiction tale.
All that free-range meat walking around unsupervised within Mike's reach?
I guess there is no harm in leaving this as a memorial to all that was lost. This has been such a lovely chat, but I suppose we must say goodbye now.
Eliza, before you leave, I don't know if I should tell you this, but I've been having these dreams about you.
Sam, I am flattered, but...
Not that. I'm concerned about your future, Eliza. I feel it is a grim one. In my dream, you have lost everything. Friends, home, your daughter, and even...
Do not say the presidency. Anything but the presidency.
Your life.
Do not scare me like that again, you old rascal.
Well, I won't keep you any longer, Eliza. Godspeed, my friend, and may the spirits be kind to you.
Goodbye, Sam.
Bueno, pues hemos acabado, perdón, de hablar con el indio.
American
Sam.
planes are terrible, but I wouldn't think they were this terrible.
Vamos a ver por aquí, a ver qué tenemos. Hombre, está aquí Linda y Betty.
Awesome! Hell yeah, it is!
Ole, ole.
What do you think?
La Betty.
I don't know. It's missing something. Oh, I know. Nice! That's perfect! Betty.
Not now. I think it's still missing something. Ooh, I know. What if she was breathing fire?
Hey, Betty, you might want to quit it with the artistic expression.
I can't quit now. I just realized she needs a sombrero. Spanish is a beautiful language. That is why I have decided to make this giant hat my running mate.
Mary Elizabeth Anderson. Should I even bother to ask why you are doing this?
Because I didn't expect to get caught, duh.
Quiet. Why is it that whenever anything goes wrong around here, it's always because of you two?
Hey, it's never my idea.
That is quite enough. Both of you go home immediately. And you should be thankful I am not reporting you to Amos for defacement of public property.
You wouldn't do that to your own daughter.
Oh my god, you idiot. Yes, she would. Let's get the hell out of here before she changes her mind.
You maniac! You blew it up! Damn you! God damn you to hell, offspring!
Maldición. Oye, ¿por aquí dónde te vas, tío?
Bang, 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 bang.
Sí, tenemos a Ben.
Bang, 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 bang. Stop right there, you commie scum!
Benjamin, for the last time, I am not a communist.
Stop right there, you gubernatorial scum!
Fine, I will leave you and your home alone.
Good. Now back to...
Vale, que no se puede ir para ahí, ¿no? Bueno, camioneta azul. No parece que haya mucho. Ben durmiendo. Ya está el pájaro loco aquí, Duki, ¿eh? Eso sí. Pero bueno, podríamos hablar con él. Pero no creo que sea el caso. Podemos hablar también con la señorita Peterson.
Nancy Peterson. She claims to be a journalist, but my gut tells me otherwise.
Sí, no vas desencaminada. Podemos ir a la cafetería.
That bad, huh? What's wrong with her?
We don't know.
Mira a los niños.
Doctors won't even look at her because we can't pay. All we know is that she's really sick.
Aw, buck up, little buddy. Hey, you know what I think will make you guys feel a lot better? How about a nice big piece of cake?
Yay! Cake!
Okay, one cake, special orphan price. That'll be $29.99 excluding tip.
What? We don't have any
Será
money,
cabrón.
Mike.
No money, no cake, kiddo. You want something just for showing up? What do you think this is? Communist Russia? But, well, in your case, I'll make an exception. Just don't tell the man in the gas station.
No socialist dessert distribution under capitalism.
Vale. Pues nada, no están ahora ni la Lola aquella ni el señor Peluquín, John Peluquín.
No matter what happens, I know Sandy will be okay.
Vamos a dejarlo por aquí, el capítulo de hoy. Tenemos demasiadas misiones que hacer y de momento no hemos conseguido nada. Solo hemos hablado con gente y no hemos conseguido nada, así que... Chicos y chicas, gente en general, dejad un like, suscribiros si no lo estáis y nos vemos el próximo capítulo. ¡Chao!